hello, everyone, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and tell a friend. On the docket today, we have Seeking Sister Wives Season 6, Episode 8. It's just papers, right? Isn't that right, Jamal? It's just papers.
Just papers.
It's just papers. Poor Danielle. Poor Danielle. Okay, so hold on. Let me give us a little like here. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please. We appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So, who do we want to start with today?
Who do we care about the least?
All of them.
Okay, I'm gonna let you just steer the bus on this one.
Let's see. We had Merrifields, we had Johnsons, we had Peralta, we had Williamson. Let's go with Williamson.
Okay, so this is I don't know why, and I like this couple. I like them. They're quirky. They have a little interesting storyline to a degree, but I just don't feel like they belong on this show. I feel they need to be going on another show. And I don't know what that show is, but it needs to be another one because
My Gay Husband.
I didn't say that, but
Okay.
but they don't fit here because at first he wasn't into it, but then he kind of met his wife's twin, and he was all excited. And then the wife's twin wanted to meet the wife. You know, he had like for him. I'm gonna say this for him. He has a very specific type, and it's his wife.
He did get along with what's her name,
Brandy. Brandy very well.
Mm-hmm. Hey Ryan, Reese's date was less awkward, still weird though. Who goes to a playground for a date? Well,
That too.
people
Like
are restricted from being around children.
He could at least brought like an ice cream cone or something.
I don't know. I mean, I was happy because we saw a different Reese when he was around Randy as opposed to that lady from last week. He was happy-go-lucky. He was fun. He was almost charming. And then he was genuinely surprised when the girl said she wanted to meet his wife. And she agreed to have more children, right?
That's what I recall.
I mean, it looks like they found, their uterus.
His wife's twin.
I think that was all that happened, right?
For me, yes.
Why did he say to her that there's no pressure to have sex because he's very vanilla? Isn't there pressure from Billie Jean for you to have sex so that you can impregnate her?
That was my thing.
It was very interesting. But any I don't have anything else for these two.
Me neither.
All right. So, do you want to do the Peraltas?
Oh yes.
Okay, hold on.
Danny. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say this. Sorry. These two are both the problem in their marriage. Period. Both of them. Danny, because she wants to put all these ground rules in place. My thing is just say you don't want to do it and be done with it. And and then on the other hand, if you gonna let him cheat, just let him cheat in peace and not worry about. And ma'am, I'm gonna say like, ma'am. So you have a nanny? Is that what we're doing now?
He has a nanny.
Is that what we're doing now? We finally get to know that you have a nanny? Okay.
So then this all boils down to his cheating.
Thank you.
Because she blanked Jackie for a whole month.
Yes.
And they were supposed to be raising children together. Get out of here, Danny.
You have a nanny. This all comes down to his cheating and his other family, in my opinion.
But why isn't she worried about him cheating when he's away for months on end overseas or wherever it is he goes? Is it only when he's at home? Right. Or is he going to see that first family that he had? It's interesting.
That's the real question, to be honest.
But he's still wanting to know is if it's possible they could work out those differences. And if Danny could be flexible on not wanting to have a baby. I'm
Mm-hmm.
wanting to have the other woman to have a baby.
Right.
We all already know the answer to that. Maybe he was scared of the other lady's blue hair wasn't vanilla enough. That is true. But she came in with an attitude though. I thought that she was gonna like slice him up at the ice cream parlor. She said she had baby fever. That doesn't necessarily mean she really wants a baby. Oh, I never suffered from baby fever. Danny doesn't want this. Yes, Ryan. It. I don't know why she keeps verbalize that to him. She needs to grow up. She needs to grow up and share her honest feelings regarding this whole setup because it's not working for her.
No, and it never will.
Anything else with them?
No, but it was just too funny. What he had me crying on that screen when he said, "Is there any way you can change your mind?" I was sitting here like, "Sir, I don't think so. I don't see it happening." And her being resolute in her opinion, I'm like, it's not happening, Yussel. So they have to come to something here. Y'all came on the show, tried to fool the people. None of us were buying this from the beginning, unfortunately. They should have rehearsed better. I like the side characters with them, Leah and what's his name, Yoel, the brother. I like them Joel. I like them side characters. They were great. Jackie could have been a great side character if Danny wasn't there, but hey, this is what we got. But none of us were believing like this. We all knew just let him cheat in peace.
But I don't like Jackie. Jackie has a weird stare, and she's always saying, "Oh, well, did you talk to Yassel about that?" Let me tell you, if she was talking to me about my husband like that, we would have been coming to blows. Don't ask me if I spoke to my husband about that. My husband don't run things up in here. Anywho, next up, we're done with them, right?
Of course.
Let's do the Merrifields because this was wastewater. The Merrifields, they got whatever they need to get together for her prenuptial agreement. They're all signed. They go all the way to Aspen to get hitched.
Right.
And in the sluttiest dresses ever. And then they leave Danielle outside. No wonder why she started crying.
Right? I was like,
so she couldn't come in to witness or anything?
Anything.
He's just there going, yeah, you're gonna have to stay outside. And at one point, Lorena rolled her eyes when he was talking. I was like, ooh, trouble in paradise. Trouble in paradise. These two are clowns. Lorena is diving headfirst into it. I hope she kept her wig business in Brazil.
She got somebody running it for her. Probably the roommate.
But it's internet, so she can run it herself.
For some reason, I thought she had a little shop there.
No, she was selling the wigs online and doing social media stuff. She probably kept the wigs in her place or something like that, but I don't think she has a storefront.
That makes sense.
We see at some point Sam and Samantha talking about getting their shits together. They go over to Aspen. They go and they get married, and right on cue, Danielle has a breakdown, trying to talk herself into thinking that one piece of paper is better than another piece of paper. And quite honestly, Danielle, it is just a piece of paper. You are correct about that. And you are also correct that Lorena's marriage certificate trumps your marriage certificate because your marriage certificate was nullified a few years ago when you got a divorce decree, you idiot.
It's been like every time I see her, it's been 5 long years. Shut up. Stop it. It's just like this is the problem with her. We don't get the raw emotion anymore. Like we talked about last time. Where's the first season where you just blowing clean snot on these good people's court floors, crying over your divorce and like how God told you this was the way to go, blah blah blah, right? And then where was the Danielle with the closet confessional, hand, like hand recording, like that's the raw energy we need, not this Danielle who's like. Let me get to my best angle. Okay, my divorce decree, and it's only a piece of paper. Like you said, it's only a piece of paper, right? Right? I'm like, who are you convincing? Because you're not convincing us. Find somebody else.
I was laughing. I really was laughing. It was horrible. And then she's got on the huge caterpillar eyelashes. It was just a struggle to watch.
Not in a good way.
Exactly. Jackie is kind of dead in the eyes. Yeah, she is. Why was Lorena dressed for the bachelorette party and not the wedding? Thank God she's young, because if she was old like me, things would have been slipping out of those two straps, suspenders that she had at the front of her chest. And Danielle, I know you're not as old as me, but I question Danielle's clothing choices each and every week. But for some reason, that blue dress really looked pretty on her.
It did.
If I have, hold on. It looked nice. It fit her well. She wasn't like squeezing out of certain parts of it. Let's see if I could pull this up. Hold on. This window share. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna take this down. But look at that. That's a really like she and the color was good on her.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish Lorena was dressed a little bit better. Maybe if she had on Danny's dress in white, it would have been good.
I agree.
But yeah, they really went and did it. Well, we see them walking into the courthouse. We don't know if they for real got married, but we do know that Lorena today is still in Colorado and might be pregnant. So, mazel to them. I don't know what he's wearing and what is that like guys. Like find another spot for your cell phone. Look what it does to the line of your trousers. Come on now. It's ridiculous. Anything else with them?
Nope.
I think they're overproduced. I think the Merrifields are overproduced this season, and I think the Merrifields are producing themselves.
Agreed.
Hold on. Ish got real for Danielle in that moment. She is not the wife at all. She's just a baby mama. Yep. I'm surprised Danielle didn't want to go dress shopping with her sister. No, that'd have been too much for her. But you know how in the past few episodes, Danielle has been saying how she's got to protect herself and her children. Her name is not on anything, her brother's name or anybody's name. Only Garrett's name is on everything. Well, if you go to the reader, you will see that Danielle's name is on the house. So again, they're lying to us. I just wish there's nothing wrong with saying that Danielle has her name on the house. They could have still gotten away with a semi-decent season.
Oh, for sure. Had they let it all out bare, they got a bare reaction. But we've known them since season 1, and we've seen the rawness of them when they weren't used to the game. But we've seen how they've grown and they produced themselves. Like, what happened to season 1 and season 2?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when you start producing yourself, as on any show, when you start producing yourself, people can see right through it. Because we've already seen the real you, and we know this is not you.
Yeah.
Because the real Danielle should have been crying all the way through, in the closet, being mad, stuff like that. You know, but we ain't seen none of that. Like, that's a little sniffle here and there. I'm like, I don't even believe you.
Maybe she thought that by messing up the legal paperwork, she'd have been fine. I don't think Danielle expected this day to happen, in all honesty.
No, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see the way she was walking, the way she was talking, and she's like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're going to the courthouse. I can't believe we got this far. Mm-hmm. What happened? Because here's what happened. She's been successful at every sabotage before, and she's like, what happened here?
Yep. I think she would have allowed Roberta to come because I think she was in love with Roberta.
Agreed.
But Natalia, she was threatened by Natalia, and she fucked up Natalia. I ain't gonna lie, she helped fuck up Natalia. And that's when she got smart and had got pregnant.
Yes, brilliant move.
And she knew that Natalia didn't want another wife, which, in short, I think Natalia thought that Danielle was done having babies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she didn't really know Danielle at all, and that messed up Natalia. But now this girl is willing to do everything. Good on her. All right, last but not least, are these three trash bags. The Johnson family. Now we see Matt waiting for Shanae to go on their date on this train that goes along the coastline of Rhode Island. I think it's a really good concept.
It is.
As long as they serve like really good food. But my question is, if they start in, where are these people based? In, I don't know.
I don't know why I thought they were in Connecticut for some reason. Am I wrong?
Not that far north. I don't know. But wherever they are based, if you going along the coast of Rhode Island, how do you get back to where you started? Like if you leave your car at zone A and you go all the way to zone Z, what are we talking here? Like, I know Rhode Island isn't a big state, but Jesus Christ, like the Uber to go back? I don't know. Anyway, they get there. She's late. He's nervous. They get on the train. They start talking. Wait, first thing. Why did he buy flowers from the supermarket?
I knew you was going to say something about that. And I said something about him like this. If you're trying to win somebody back and this is the best you could do, that was my first thought.
No fucking effort at all. She asked him, how'd you find out about this place? He admitted, I Googled it. I'm like, oh, bitch. I just said I spoke to like several friends and asked them about a really great place, you know, romantic. No, I Googled it. The most unromantic thing ever. But anyway, they're eating. And basically she starts going down the rabbit hole. She's still irked that he did not follow up on his text. And I would be too, if what I'm asking for is attention. He's just not giving her what she's asking for. And it's not like she hasn't told him. She has told him. But there's a disconnect with this Bobo because he think he got a magic stick. And he's all of that in a bag of chips. But what was her name? Maggie, Margaret, the witch lady, she said, you's right. You's average.
At 21, she's adequate.
Ringing endorsement. Here's where she lost me. She got all indignant because he went on a date and took Angie with him. You could get upset. But I felt it was an excuse for her to leave the marriage. I really did. Not the marriage, the relationship. I think she wants out. Because she sat on our screens a couple of episodes ago and said that she went on a date and she met a guy and they had sex and he is asking her not to have sex with anybody else except him. So that means that y'all are in a relationship.
Right.
And she admits in the train that even though I have met somebody that could build a future with me, I'm still willing to put up with this bullshit from you. That didn't make any sense to me. That made absolutely no sense to me.
Okay, let's call thing. She's not there for him. She's there for Angelica. Can we just call thing a thing on that one? She's past him at this point.
No, but she's saying that because of this, she can't be friends with Angelica anymore. So are you trying to dump both of them? This would be epic.
I mean, but she said that though. Because she even said like if they weren't seeing each other, how could she keep her friendship with Angelica?
Mm-hmm.
But my thing that just tells me like she's kind of basically she's willing to make it work with him for that friendship.
Mm-hmm.
But since he absolutely refuses to put any effort into it, she's got to go. And in that case, she has to dump Angelica.
Oh my god.
That's what it comes down to, because I think she's been over him. She's been known that he's not gonna put no effort in.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just like, okay, let me see what I can put up with for the sake of the friendship. And since he's willing to put like really no thought into her, it's like she's like, you know what, I could put up with a lot of things for a friendship, but not this. And she's like, I'm out. So I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
She just wanted an easy way out, and he gave it to her.
Yep. Because she knows what he is. Because remember when she had the lunch with Angelica, she asked if he started dating, because she knows him. She knows that he needs sex, because that's the basis of his relationship with Angelica. Ask him what her favorite color is, and he'll go, I don't know, pussy. He don't know. He don't know. Does Matt look like he has florist money? He probably got those train tickets on Groupon. Is Groupon still a thing?
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, how is she going to be mad? He went on a date, but she started a physical relationship with someone else. Well, you know, it is weird. So she's only been holding on for Angelica. Jamal?
That's how I see it. Because
But she was quick to drop Angelica. She
put up with a lot. No, but the thing is that we have to remember it's been 3 years of this. We can't take she even said this, but this has been 3 years of this. So I think she has been holding on because she really likes her friendship with Angelica, but she just hit her breaking point because she understands that he will never put effort into her, you know. And while I don't understand why she just can't be friends with Angelica alone. For me as an adult, I could do that, but I don't understand why she can't. But I think what it is, my guess is to be friends with your friends, to be with your ex-man's wife only and not friends with him would be kind of awkward for her, because eventually the conversation is going to go back around to Matt.
But here's the thing, though. What if Shanae's and Angie's friendship does not go to Matt because they are busy with themselves? You cannot tell me that Angie is not attracted to Shanae.
Agree, but see, I'm a slightly messy person. Well, in my youth, I could sleep with your whoever and still be friends with you and not care.
Mm-hmm.
I'm that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can sleep with whoever you're with, but I can still go to breakfast with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. That's not my problem.
Ooh, you messy.
Most people should think like me.
You messy.
I'm honest.
You messy.
Honest. Some people call it messy.
You ain't honest because you ain't telling the person you had breakfast with that you slept with they boo.
No, I did tell them.
Oh, you did?
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
I always tell.
And who paying for breakfast?
Yeah, I always tell.
Mm.
Oh, what? Yeah. What did you do last night? I was with your boo. What we having?
You heard it here first.
I'm that person.
Jamal.
I don't care. Like I rather tell the truth because lying takes too much work.
That's true. You have to remember a lot.
Yeah, and if I can't be honest with you, then we can't be friends.
Mm-mm.
No, none of this sneaking, none of this that. Oh, I saw you with so and so. You sure did.
There's something not adding up here for me, though. I don't understand why Shanae feels like she's in a real relationship with Matt, even though she is saying that he is not engaging with her. Um, I don't think Matt is in a real relationship with either of these women. Um, because I don't think he sees them as individuals. I think he just sees them as snatches. I think he feels like he's stuck with Angelica. She is not enough. She doesn't fulfill his needs. He needs to go out and find other women to supposedly fulfill these needs. And he has talked Angelica into, allowing him to do this because it is basically her fault. Shanae, oh, Jamal has dropped off. Shanae, I'm a little disappointed in her because I expected more from her. I don't know why. She seems to have her life together more so than Matt and Angie. She lives on the better side of town. She has a really good job. She's a single mom raising her daughter. Shanae, you could do better. You could do better. And that's all I have to say about them. Like, I hope they stay apart. I really do. I hope they stay apart because and I hope Angelica leaves him. And I hope she finds therapy. And I hope she goes to a cooking class because what she was making the other day is awful. Okay. It wasn't it wasn't together if she decided to get involved with these bobos. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull up Jamal. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So Ryan says, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ryan says, it wasn't together if she decided to get involved with these bobos. I just don't understand why someone who is intelligent like Shanae got involved in a situation like this and hung on for so long. That's what's not making sense to me.
Yeah, I think if it's been up for the whole 3 years, why put up with it? She could have got out early.
How did Shanae dump him on the train, but they still got a ride back? She can't go nowhere. Okay, so Ryan figured it out. Ryan said that it probably went from point A to point B and then went back in reverse.
That makes sense.
Back to point A. You could tell that Ryan is in a city that has trains. I haven't been in a city with trains for decades. So thank you, Ryan, because that is the most logical explanation. Is there anything else that happened with them? Like an epic breakup. She starts crying at the table. Oh my God, he couldn't even figure out what her drink order was. He said like wine. She goes, what kind of wine? Red. So what kind of red? And he stumbled again.
He's a she's like, who would know? Angelica. I'm like, you know what?
Mm-hmm. She called him out. It's sad. Seems like Angelica did half the work for him in romance.
Exactly.
Wow. Just let Angelica and Shanae be together and call it a day.
Exactly.
Anyway, y'all, that was that's it. We hit all of the couples, right, Jamal?
Yes.
We hit all the couples. This was Seeking Sister Wife season 6, episode 8. It's just papers, right? Do you remember what the preview is? I don't remember seeing a preview.
So Reese, the Williamsons, Reese takes the new girl, Randy, her child's name, right? And they're chit-chatting, having fun, and what's her name? Billie Jean's not too happy with it. She's like, this is kind of quick. How long has it been? Like, how is it so easy for you to joke and laugh with her? I was like, uh-oh. That was them. And then Nick like kind of bosses up a little bit and tells Teresa, basically, you messing up our vibe. Ooh. He's like basically he told her like you always have a problem, and it's messing up the vibe that we have going on. I'm like, well, somebody had to say it. And
Wow.
Teresa didn't take it well. She's like, I would prefer to have this conversation, and it trails off. Yeah, I was like, whoa. I'm not sure about the other two we see. I can't remember the
Okay.
preview. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a good episode just between them two.
Oh my God. Ryan, you so shady. Does he even look like he'd even know her favorite color? Oh my God. Yeah. This was a mess. This was a mess. But guys, that is it for this broadcast week. Everybody have a safe and fun weekend. If you decide to tune in to the replay, hi. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on these couples. It's quite interesting. Thank you for joining today. Thank you for the thumbs up. We really appreciate it. If you see a super hype button, press it. Let us know what it does. Jamal, any final thoughts?
I want this season to be over. But the thing is though, I want the season to be over because I'm over some of the couples. And why are we just getting the good stuff at the end? I mean, I get it, but come on, like this is good stuff between the Williamsons and the Davises preview because Nick, okay, like let me tell you the preview. Nick looked at real irritated. Jen and April looked irritated with her, and then Teresa's over there like looking sad and like a little sad puppy dog about to cry.
Oh.
I was like, damn. But see, it kind of shocked me because I didn't expect Nick to be that blunt.
Well, we'll see because the previews are is very deceptive.
True. Oh, Ryan says Teresa's gonna end up evicted out from the house.
She shouldn't have moved in there 2 seconds after agreeing to meet them or whatever. She moved in too soon. There was no chase, and I think that's what's missing for Nick. He needs to chase, and she is topping from the bottom. I think I've said that from the very beginning with her, and it's very annoying. Let a man be a man. Anywho, y'all. So Jamal, have a great weekend.
You too.
Say hi to your mom for me.
Of course, I will.
All right, guys, have a great weekend. Be safe and come on back next week to more reviews of Sister Wives and Seeking Sister Wives. I'm just guessing because they can't stand her. I think so. Maybe I'm going to leave that to myself until next week. Sunday. Oh my God! Happy birthday, Ryan! Ryan, it's her birthday on Sunday.
Happy birthday, Ryan! Be good.
Happy early birthday. Hold on. What is this? I don't know what that is. Okay, but happy birthday! Enjoy your Sunday. I hope you spend it with family and friends and get lots of presents. And the best present should be from yourself. All right, y'all. Let's head on out of here.